So we just got some big news. My school is going to be online for the first month of school. So this is a minimum. It's at least until October 1st. My guess, at least until November 30th-ish. That's kind of my guess. But in my opinion, I'm going to explain why I think it's good that we're staying online and why we should stay online for as long as possible. So, staying online, it provides multiple benefits. First, safety benefits. Think about going to school. You literally wake up at a really early time, which isn't good for you because most teenagers get about 6 hours of sleep before school. For an active immune system, you want 7 to 9 hours, so around 8 hours. And it's just not enough what we get in school. Makes people get sick faster, and it's just not a good thing. So schools definitely should start later for that reason. I even talked about that in previous videos. But also, people aren't social distancing in school systems that have already opened. Schools like Georgia, they reported that 5% of students were wearing masks. Literally, I wore masks throughout my entire driver's training class and it wasn't even that bad. So people should definitely be required to wear masks. You should have to wear masks the entire day. If you don't wear a mask, you should get in trouble unless you don't have one, or they should provide them for sure. They should do temperature checks when we go back. Everything possible that prevents the spread of corona, because you just don't want any more cases right now. And since cases are still spiking, it's just not a good time to go back, especially right now because it's getting cooler, and they say the cases actually they're going to get more cases during the fall and the winter. Since corona dies faster in heat, it doesn't instantly die in 75 degrees, but in 75 degrees and faster and higher, it can't live for as long. So we should definitely wait for a little while. Also, this person that at my school tweeted this, and this person did not agree. So I got in a Twitter argument with them. I switched accounts and I used that account. So basically, I was talking about everything on why we should go back and why we shouldn't go back. He was saying why we should, and he was talking about how MERS, SARS, influenza, pneumonia have higher death rates than COVID, and I just said I do not agree with that statement. So a lot of people have been talking about how a lot of the COVID deaths were pneumonia, but the thing is, a lot of times it can be like acute respiratory stress disorder, and then that was caused by pneumonia, and pneumonia was caused by COVID, so the actual death was caused by COVID. It just wasn't directly that way. So I just wanted to add that in real quick. Because influenza deaths, while high, around 35,000 per year, this year we've had 161,000 deaths from COVID, and we're not done with the year yet. So, what do you mean? Also, we have a vaccine for influenza. We have a vaccine for a lot of these sicknesses, and we don't for corona. We might not have one for 2 years. I also said this because this is a very important factor. Herd immunity happens when around 70-ish% of people are vaccinated or have immunity to COVID. That percentage is way down. People say that people have already had COVID can contract it again. So just because you've had it once doesn't mean you can't get it again. It only provides temporary immunity for some people, which can be like a year, 2 years. We really don't know that much yet since it's only been here for about a year. So since we don't know that, but there's just so much we still don't know. I feel like it's not safe. Kids have to wake up really early for school, so our immune systems are lower already. No. Also, it's just better to be online. We still have access to teaching. It's really not that much different. Sure, you might not be able to have as many social interactions with your friends, but you still can see them on Zoom. You can still FaceTime them. And that's basically everything I said in my tweet about it. This person hasn't replied to me yet. I'll provide more updates if they do. But for these reasons, I think we should stay online for as long as possible. And comment down below if you agree or disagree, because I know I agree. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.